by a High Level RCMP Officer.
High Level RCMP alone, High Level RCMP Officer.
I was so confused I didn't know what a High Level RCMP Officer was. What is a High Level RCMP Officer? It took me about half an hour to find out. I heard that and I'm thinking, okay, constable, corporal, sergeant, staff sergeant, high level, then inspector. Turns out High Level is a place. A place. They named it High Level. There's a place in Canada, Northern Alberta, called High Level. Could you imagine being in depot, you know? Dufresne, you're going to High Level. You know, shoot me now. No, I'm not. I quit. I'm not going to High Level. I looked it up. Don't look so good. Guys, so a police officer, an RCMP, a Mountie got in trouble. She's in trouble. I'm going to show you the video, what she's in trouble about. I'm going to show it to you. Then we're going to watch it with CTV. And I'm going to tell you what happened to that constable. I assume she's a constable. What is she doing now? Clinton Jaws, by the way. There's a website out there called clintonjaws.com. Let's watch it. It's a beautiful spot. Beautiful spot at High Level. It's called the Flamingo, okay? And they get a call. The cops get a call to the Flamingo on May 11th. Why did they get a call there? Normal call. It's a call that we cops usually get. Drunk in the early afternoon. Drunk as skunks at the Flamingo parking lot. Here we go. And of course the video starts halfway in, right? You know how it is. You know how these things are. Here we go. One news outlet said knees to the head. I don't see any knees to the head. Okay? I see knees to the back. He won't give her his arm. Here comes the partner. He's in no hurry. Oh, yeah, today, tomorrow. How you making out, kiddo? Okay, I want you to watch those strikes again that she just gave. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look pretty bad, doesn't it? That looks pretty awful. Bad stuff, right? Keep on watching. Those same strikes from a different angle. She just said, Danny, stop. The cop did. 2, 3, 4. Here come the strikes. Watch us. Look pretty bad from one angle. You look at this, and who cares if they're bad? What is that? Okay? We're talking pitter-patter. Hitting his armpit? I don't know. Looks like it. Big deal. High Levels, they're up in arms over this. They can't believe that one of their own has been treated this way. We're going to see it again with CTV, but I just want to say, who are the cowards watching all of this? You guys are cowards. That's what you are. You see a Mountie, a girl, who could use a little help, and you do nothing. That really grosses me out. And I hope it grosses you out too. People forget who the bad guys are and who the good guys are. Let's hear what our news outlets have to say about this, guys.
RCMP are addressing a violent arrest involving
a violent arrest, guys. So violent. Did you see the violence? A little bit of pitter-patter. Give me your arm, dude. If you don't give me your arm, I'm going to strike you like I was trained to do. I need to get your arm. I need to arrest you. I'm starting to lose breath. I'm starting to wear myself out. What do you expect a cop to do? How do we get their arm? I guess we could tickle them to death. Violent. Actually, tickling might work. And what, you ever think about that? What happens if that female becomes completely exhausted? I bet you she was pretty close. Then what happens? He overtakes her. We would almost rather have that happen, wouldn't we? Let's see what this broad has to say.
Mountie in Northern Alberta. Multiple videos show an officer hitting a man while he is on the ground.
Well, of course. Well, so? Oh, I can't stand it. He's on the ground and she's hitting him. Would it be better if he was standing up?
Matt Woodman joining us live with more on this.
Matt Woodman.
Aaron, the arrest happened yesterday afternoon in the parking lot of the Flamingo Inn in High Level. 2 videos were recorded from different angles. First, a warning, though. Some viewers may find these videos difficult to watch.
Guys, was it difficult to watch for you? Was that difficult? We're living in difficult times, I guess, Matt. Okay, let's see the horror. Let's see the horrific incident. Pitter patter.
RCMP say they received a complaint about people causing a disturbance at the Flamingo Inn. One officer arrived and found a man who RCMP described as being very intoxicated.
And the other one just about fell asleep walking up to her.
RCMP say the officer tried to...
And did you hear that? Very intoxicated. Who does that? In the early afternoon? Who does that?
arrest the man who refused. That's when the officer started striking him multiple times. The 2 videos show those moments, but not the moments leading up to it. A second officer later arrived and the man was arrested. The Alberta Serious Incident Response Team is now investigating and Mounties are reviewing the video. The man was taken into custody and later sent to hospital as a precaution.
They always do that, right? You take them to the cells. The ambulance shows up just because you want to cover your butt because he's so wrecked out of his mind. And what does the ambulance say? Well, we recommend that he goes up to the hospital because they almost have to recommend that. If you call us, someone's going to the hospital.
He's since been released and will not face charges. RCMP say they're speaking with local Indigenous leaders whose community members were affected by the arrest and want to know what led to the situation in the first place. Aaron?
Alcoholism? Are you that stupid? What do you mean, what led to it? It's alcoholism. He was pissed out of his gourd. That's what led to it. His fault. The guy's a jackass. Sean Curry, we're going to find out what happened to the cop, okay? What the cop's doing nowadays.
The appropriateness and level of force used to make this arrest is under review. We are taking every step to examine and fully understand the interaction. I can share with you that the arresting officer's actions have been referred to the Alberta Serious Incident Response Team, and that officer has been placed on administrative duty.
Why do you do that? Why? You seen the video. Why would she be placed on administrative duty? And you know what? Part of me thinks it's her ticket out of there.
Western Alberta District Senior Management has had the opportunity to speak with local Indigenous leaders whose community members have been affected by this.
I hope you called them cowards when you spoke to them. Right? Just standing there? Like a bunch of twats? I don't get it. Why do the indigenous leaders need to be met with and spoken with? Because it affected them. What if the guy was white? Would you meet with the white leaders? You know what I mean? You're so stupid. You don't need to meet with them and go over it and talk about it. It's none of their business. The BS that the RCMP do sometimes. They freak out. Place a cop on administrative leave or whatever you want to call it. And then they go and they speak to the indigenous leaders. That's how we punish cops, guys. She goes to a call. She handles the guy. She got him on the ground somehow. He's probably already on the ground. And what do? We videotape her slapping him. And then we take her off the road. We rip her from the road. And we go on TV. And, we don't stick up for her. We just let the media run wild. Knees to the head. Violent. Terrible. Wouldn't even be talking about this if it was a white drunk. Anyways, that's all I wanted to talk about. And go ahead, comment. Get mad at me. Let's hear it. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye-bye.